Hey, what's good? What's good, YouTube? This is your boy Dillz. Yeah, so I'm pulling like one of them long nights. Probably go to sleep after this video. Well, or these sets of videos, I don't know. It's 10:17. I haven't been asleep yet, so disregard the bags, the hair, even though I got that gold hair, so I can just brush that, well, comb that shit back and still look sexy like and shit. But yeah, so I'm just gonna touch on the little few of these topics. First off, you know, I love God. I know I don't question God. God has blessed me in so many ways. So I'm gonna try to leave, God out of my first topic. But we're supposed to have free will. Then there's supposed to be something called fate. And that makes me think. Like if we're supposed to have free will, but something is bound to happen because of fate, how do we have free will? Like when they say, if it's supposed to happen, it will. Like say if you're supposed to be with someone, it will, or if you're supposed to get this job, it'll happen if it's supposed to, or whatever like that. But then it's basically saying, no matter what decision you decide to make, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And I don't believe that. I mean, I don't know if I believe it. That's what confuses me. Like I don't know what to think about that, because you could say if I'm supposed to be with this person, it's gonna happen. But if you don't put an effort in, I don't see how that would happen. And then maybe it could happen because it was supposed to, but then it would matter. It would not matter of how much effort you had to put in. You didn't have to put in anything because it was supposed to happen. I'm kind of going kind of quick because I only got like 10 minutes. Next topic is this whole love thing. Like love is so much basis of so many things in life, and that really, like, I don't know, it kind of irks me a little bit. Like it's so much emphasis on love. Like every TV show, for the most part, has a basis of love behind it. I was just watching Charmed, especially towards the end of the few seasons, the last few seasons. It's all based around their love life. Sure they might fight a few demons and shit, but it's based around their love life. Reality TV shows. For the love of Ray J, that Flavor Flav shit, The Bachelor, that crazy shit. That shit is based around love. Like that shit is crazy to me. Movies. Movies all are based on. I mean, it's a small percentage that aren't based around love. Like if you think about it, every genre of movie has love as the basis. Say you're going to see a comedy movie, it has love in it, or at least strong like. Okay, a horror movie, same thing, love or some romance. A suspense movie, romance. It's the basis of like everything. But if you flip it around, if you go and see a romance movie, it doesn't mean it's always going to be funny. If you go and see a romance movie, it doesn't mean it's always going to be suspenseful, and it doesn't mean it's always going to be scary. But if you go and see those other genres, it's always going to have some type of love or romance as a basis. And then going off a movie love, I seriously think that shit, like they need to change the shit in movies, because it gives people a false sense of what love is. The movies make things seem so easy, and not only easy, it makes people think they want something that in reality they probably don't. Like I can't say how many movies I've seen with different girls, and they was like, "Oh, if a dude did that, that shit was so sweet," might start crying. But in raw reality, if this dude really did this, you might be thinking this nigga is the weakest nigga on earth. Or, depending on what the situation is, this nigga is the craziest nigga on earth. Let me try to give y'all a few examples. Okay, Jamie Foxx in, what is that shit called? Breaking All the Rules. If a nigga bit through his hand because he's, yeah, you know, being in love is a state of insanity, you know, self-preservation. Say all that crazy shit. If a nigga bit through his hand to be with you, you would look at this nigga like this nigga's crazy as fuck. If I don't even remember what movie that was, but if your dude was outside your window with a big ass radio playing y'all song because he fucked up and he's sorry, he trying to get back with you, you would think the dude is crazy. I mean, you might think it might was slightly more romantic for a second, but the shit is crazy. It like, it also fucks with people thinking no one is ever going to have this moment of clarity that they have in movies. And I understand in movies it's, you know, supposed to be a long time frame condensed in like 2 hours. But I'm saying this moment of clarity they have where at the end, oh my God, I'm supposed to be with this one person. Let me go find them. They run, chase after them, whatever like that. Or the person comes to see them and they just look in their eyes and kiss and all that shit and everything is just right in the world. That shit is never going to happen. And no one is ever going to have a moment of clarity that clean, that precise at that moment. Shit might build up to it, but it's not going to be that precise and shit. And like, and I seriously think it's starting to fuck with people. Like, my girl Keish put me up on True Life. I'm in a love triangle. This dude got this ex. Now Valentine's Day come. She already told this dude she ain't trying to be with him. She got a new dude. They broke up. This nigga got a breezy on the side anyways. But anyways, he go out, get all the shit for Valentine's Day. Candy, flowers, balloons, everything. He rolled up to her house, his ex's house, X Factor's house, on Valentine's Day. She's over there with her current dude. He come in like, yeah, you know, I want to give you this Valentine's Day. And he's like, yeah, girl, I want you back. Yeah, you know, I love you. And, you know, this dude ain't right for you and shit like that. This nigga's sitting there looking crazy like nigga, what? This nigga talking all this shit, saying how much he want her back. And she looking at him like, dude, you crazy as fuck. I ain't trying to be with you and shit like that. Now, everybody know in movies, if that shit happened, girl been like, oh, I love you too, I love you, and this with the shit, you know, had dude here, your current sitting there looking boo-boo face and shit. But that didn't happen. She was like, nigga, get out, you know, I ain't trying to be with you, and this nigga had the doo-doo face on, mad as hell. But see, that shit happens in movies. Like, and it probably makes people think that shit happen in real life when it won't. So I'm coming up around 8 minutes. I don't know. I'm talking fast and rambling. Oh, if y'all haven't checked the shit out, you need to see that Jazmine Sullivan, I'm in love with another man video. I don't even know if it's like a real video. I think it's like a video that a film student made that's like mashed up together for Jazmine Sullivan because she, you know, they got her like performance in it a little bit too. But that shit is fucked up. Like the video was so fucking simple, but it's so simply fucked up. Like, I feel bad for old dude. And I mean, for me to already relate to the song, because I know how the shit feels, you know, being that good dude and the girls, you know, in love with somebody else who ain't gonna treat her right, who ain't been treating her right, but you know, she can't get over that shit. Y'all need to peep the video. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna try to put the link right over there. Yeah, there. Right in the more info. So click that shit. Description and shit. Yeah, I'm at like 9:16. So deuces. It's 10:30. Okay, yeah, I'm going to sleep. So I don't know what I'm posting next, but yeah, subscribe, comment. Especially this if you watch this, you made it all the way through. If not, just rate. Alright. Deuces.